Some merchants came by on camels. They were on their way to Egypt. One of the brothers said, "Let's sell Joseph to make some money." So they pulled Joseph out of the pit, took his coat, and sold him for 20 silver coins. The brothers dipped Joseph's coat in goat's blood and took it to their father. "We found this. Examine it to see whether it is your son's coat," said the eldest. Jacob recognized it and said, "It is my son's coat. The ferocious animals without the devoured it and tore his body into pieces." Then Jacob tore his clothes, put on sackcloth, and mourned for his son for many days. Joseph, meanwhile, he was sold as a slave to a rich man called Potiphar. He worked very hard as a slave and was soon put in charge of Potiphar's house and other slaves. Sadly, Joseph was soon put in trouble again, but he was not to blame. He upset Potiphar's wife, and she made up lies about him. Joseph was imprisoned. While he was there, two men who had worked for Pharaoh were also locked up. They both had strange dreams, and Joseph told them what they meant. Later, Pharaoh had strange dreams too. No one could tell him what they meant. One of the men, now freed from prison, and told Pharaoh about Joseph. He was sent for Joseph, and Pharaoh told his dreams. "I had a dream, and no one can interpret it. But I have heard it said of you that when you hear a dream, you can interpret it." "I cannot do it," Joseph replied to Pharaoh. "But God will give the Pharaoh the answer he desires." Then Pharaoh shared his dreams to Joseph, after which Joseph told Pharaoh that they should store corn so that they would not starve, for the Pharaoh's dream meant famine. All of these happened as what Joseph had said, and he was made the governor. In Canaan, Jacob and his sons were starving. Jacob sent 10 of his sons to Egypt to buy grain from the governor. "Why do you keep on looking at each other?" he continued. "I have heard that there's grain. Go down there and buy some for us, so that we may live and not die." Then 10 of Joseph's brothers went down to buy grain from Egypt. As soon as the brothers reached Egypt, they bowed down to him. Joseph's brothers didn't recognize him. They told him about their family. He said they were spies. To prove that they were, Joseph told them that he would give them grain, but they must return with their youngest brother. Meanwhile, one of their brothers, Simeon, would stay in a prison. They soon needed to go back to Egypt for more corn. They had to take Benjamin, this time to prove that they were not spies. They were so pleased when Joseph welcomed them and set Simeon free. On their way home with their corn, a horseman came along and said they had stolen his master's silver cup. To their horror, it was found in Benjamin's sack. This was part of Joseph's plan. Joseph wanted to see what kind of people they were now. He told Benjamin that he must be a slave. Judah, the brother who had sold Joseph years ago, said, "If you keep Benjamin, my father will die of grief. Please keep me instead." When Joseph saw his brothers had changed, he hugged them and said, "I am Joseph. Is my father I am your brother, Joseph, the one you had sold into Egypt. And now, do not be distressed and do not be angry with yourselves for selling me here. Because it was to save lives that God sent me ahead of you. There was no fear of famine for them now. Nothing in all the land was too good for the brothers of the great ruler. Jacob sorrowed, turned to joy when the news was brought to him that Joseph was alive and was the governor over all the land of Egypt. It sounded almost like a magic tale, and at first Jacob could not believe it. But at last, when he saw the wagons and heard Joseph's own message to him, his heart was filled with joy and thankfulness. It is enough, he cried. Joseph, my son, is yet alive. I must go see him before I die.
Siguro.